So this is the OPPO Reno7 Pro and Reno 7. So this is Prateek, you're already watching TechVisor, and we'll mostly be talking about OPPO Reno7 Pro, but wherever necessary, I'll also mention OPPO Reno 7. So that you guys have ultimate clarity, and if you do, well, you know, subscribe to Stay Wiser until we hit 1 million. Let's go. Okay, so now to take out the phone, you pull it out of the box and then, woo, you have the phone, a white silicone case, some paperwork from OPPO, and a really good SIM ejector tool. And you get a 65-watt Super VOOC charger, USB-A to Type-C cable. A little info, this 65-watt Super VOOC charger also supports 18-watt PD charging. So you can fast charge other devices up to 18 watt with this charger. I mean, good to have. Now the Reno 7 also gets the same inbox content, same 65-watt charger and more or less the same case. Now OPPO Reno 7 Pro has this squarish design which can stand on its own. Great. And personally, I have used other square phones and the design was a bit sharp on my hands. Now here, if you look closely at the edges, the frame is slightly curved on the front as well as back. So it's not that sharp. The Reno 7 on the other hand is more handy, curved and good to hold. I personally like these kind of designs. But leave all of that, look at this first. See?
नहीं दिख रहा कुछ.
अच्छा. Alexa, turn off studio lights.
Okay.
See now?
मस्त लग रहा है.
And this is while charging. And hold on, Manu, call me.
Sure.
Nice place to put the notification LED, and you can customize this in the settings as well. And both of these phones have this brushed finish, like this is glass. OPPO is calling it starlight finish, those star trail photos you see, just like that, but this is colorful and it has a texture, so it's good to hold and feels good in hand. Now of course the Reno 7 Pro is a more premium phone, hence you get a metal frame, no headphone jack, dual SIM card slot, no micro SD expansion. But Reno 7 is the cheaper option, so you get plastic frame and a 3.5mm jack plus 2 SIM cards and even SD card slot. Now the most interesting part of the Reno 7 Pro is the camera. Now you get a 50 megapixel IMX766 Sony sensor. Now as per OPPO, they have worked closely with Sony to improve the HDR on the camera. Also, you get a very tiny color temperature sensor, which is very rare. So this will help them to get better colors and accuracy in photos as well as videos. Now first of all, it does really good HDR. The dynamic range on this photo is really good. Like, you can even see the buildings here in the background. But it does try to brighten up the face, as you can see Manu's face over here. And it's consistent. It tries to brighten up your face to make you look good or stand out in the background. Now you also get different AI filters such as this AI color portrait, which only highlights Mrinal and fades everyone else, is like his dream. And yeah, there are a bunch of filters. I really like the black and white one. Now you also get an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, which again has really good HDR, but it's an 8 megapixel camera. It takes okayish photos, and in proper daylight, the photos have detail. And of course, you also get this 2 megapixel macro camera, which takes okay photos in bright daylight. Now the rear camera lets you record 4K 30 FPS, and as you can see, there is huge sunlight coming from the behind and it's all washed out. We can see Manu, but the background is washed out. Now I can turn AI highlight on and this does live HDR in video, and now you can see the buildings in the background. I love HDR in videos, but it does cap the video to 1080p. And I also like this portrait video mode, which does background blur in real time in videos, and I kind of now understand where people can use this, maybe in Instagram Reels or just random vlogs. And you also get a 32 megapixel front selfie camera, and this is the first phone to come with Sony IMX709 sensor. And here, have a look at the selfies. I really like the skin tone on the selfies rather than the main sensor. This looks quite natural, and of course the HDR is good on the front camera as well. And you can also do portrait videos on the front camera, and here, have a look. It does it's a good job, right? Put your finger up. Oh, Oh, that's real time. That's good. That's good. Now we waited through the night because the front camera on the OPPO Reno7 Pro has RGB sensor and dual HDR. Now in simple words, it can capture more light, and as you can see, this is the condition outside. This is the light in our main camera, and let me switch to the front camera on this. And this is the footage on the OPPO Reno7 Pro front camera. This is 1080p and you should see more light, but let us know how is the footage quality. Now the lens on our camera is wide open. It's f2.8 and cameras can actually convert this soft light into smooth bokeh balls. It looks good. It looks lovely. Now cameras can do it naturally, but the OPPO Reno7 Pro uses AI to convert this light into small bokeh balls. It's the bokeh flare mode. Now the photo and video quality on the OPPO Reno7 would be different because it's different sensor. Let me know if you want to see a side-by-side camera test of both the phones. Now in terms of performance, the OPPO Reno7 Pro comes with MediaTek Dimensity 1200 Max, 12GB LPDDR4X RAM, 256GB UFS 3.1 storage. Now the base variant for Reno7 Pro is 12GB 256GB storage, which is good. Now OPPO Reno7 comes with Dimensity 900, 8GB LPDDR4X RAM, 256GB UFS 2.2 storage. Again, 8/256GB is the base variant. Now I did a CPU throttling test on both the phones. I couldn't see any throttling or any performance capping. So you get extreme or 60 FPS at smooth graphics, or you can go up to ultra frame rates in HDR graphics. So let's play extreme and smooth. This is the best kill. This is the best kill. I was jumping in the air and I was killing people. And you can see the entire time it was around 60 or 59 FPS, 58 FPS. So the performance was consistent. Again, these phones are not meant for gaming, and I'm not a gamer. I want to be, but I'm not. But again, if you want to do casual gaming for 30-40 minutes, these are good enough. Now both the phones have a 90Hz 1080p AMOLED display, and it's a good display. I'm okay with 90Hz display. 90Hz display is twice as fast as 60Hz display. Also, side by side, the Reno7 Pro seems more brighter than the Reno7. You get stereo speakers on the OPPO Reno7 Pro, and hear this out. Now this is loud, it has good depth to it, but yeah, good stereo speakers. However, on the OPPO Reno7, you get single speaker, and here, have a listen. Now, of course, it is loud, but it is not stereo speakers, so that's missing. And you also get wideband L1 on both the phones. Also, you can watch 1080p videos on Amazon Prime. Now, ColorOS 12 also brings some good features, like good privacy features. Like here, see, I copy something from Google Chrome, and then when I paste it to Amazon Shopping, see, there's a message saying Amazon Shopping just saw your clipboard. Now you would be like, Pratik, how does that matter? I know Amazon is seeing my clipboard because I'm pasting in Amazon. Well, 100% right, but suppose some other app also tries to read your clipboard in the background, this feature will let you know that. Now, another cool feature is PC Connect. See here, I open PC Connect on Windows, and here I have a pop-up on my Reno7 Pro asking me to connect. Now I have my Windows PC and OPPO phone connected, and I can just drag and drop files from Windows PC to the phone. And it works with every Windows PC, and this PC Connect feature should come to Realme and OnePlus flagship phones as well. Good. Now again, both the phones get a 4500 mAh battery, and you also get 65W charging on both the phones. Now in terms of 5G, you get 11 bands of 5G on the OPPO Reno7 Pro and 13 bands of 5G on the OPPO Reno7. Now you also get good 3CA 4G plus carrier aggregation on both the phones. Now in terms of sensor, you get NFC, gyroscope, compass, and all the important sensor on both the phones. However, the haptic feedback on the OPPO Reno7 Pro is far better, and it's average on the OPPO Reno7. So now finally, I'm not aware of the pricing of OPPO Reno7 Pro or OPPO Reno7. I've tried to give clarity, experience, and as much information as I can in a day. So like the video for that effort, and let me know your thoughts on the Reno7 Pro and Reno7. On that note, this is Pratik signing off. I'll see you pretty soon.